guys. I hope that you all are doing extremely well. Today I will cover the topic of producer's equilibrium or least cost combination of factors. In order to understand producer's equilibrium, it is very important to understand the concepts like isoquant and isocost line. In this video, I will only focus on producer's equilibrium as isoquant and isocost line are covered in the previous videos. I will attach the link of those videos somewhere in this video. So I will suggest you people, please go through those videos first in order to understand producer's equilibrium briefly. So without any further delay, let's get started. Now we will understand the concept of producer's equilibrium through this simple diagram. Now, to produce a given level of output, the entrepreneur will choose that combination of factors which minimizes his cost of production, because if the cost of production will be minimized, his profits will be maximized. Thus, a producer will produce a given level of output with least cost combination of factors. This combination of factors will be optimum for the producer or for the entrepreneur. Now in the figure you can see that we have both isocost line and isoquant. A, B, C, D, E, F and G, H are the isocost lines and P is the isoquant. Now suppose the entrepreneur or the producer has decided to produce 500 units of output. Now this 500 units of output is represented by the isoquant P. Now the 500 units of output can be produced by any factor combination such as R, S, Q, L, K, etc. that lies on the isoquant P. Now for producing the given level of output, which is 500 units, the cost will be minimum at point Q, at which the isocost line CD is tangent to the isoquant P. At no other points like R, S, L, K that lies on the isoquant P, the cost is minimum. The cost is only minimum at point Q, because all other points they lie on higher isocost line. So the producer will produce at point Q, which is the optimum point for the producer. This point represents the least cost combination of factors. Now at this point or at point Q, the producer will produce 500 units of output by using On amount of factor Y and Om amount of factor X. So factor combination Q is therefore an optimum combination for the producer under the given circumstances. So it is clear that the tangency point of the isoquant with an isocost line represents the least cost combination of factors for producing a given level of output. It should be also noted that at the tangency point, that is at point Q, the slope of isoquant, which is marginal rate of technical substitution MRTS, is equal to the slope of isocost line, which is the price ratio of two factors, that is Px divided by Py.